That's so stupid. Oh. You can see the sun creeping down into our valley here. So we tried crashing into that before. We can try not to this time. How about that? And for those of you with OCD, this is going to hurt. I said I wanted that script. I want that script. Ah, you trying to weld up the whole world? Ah, the stupidity! I say confidently, you know, and then crash into something probably. So, how tall do we want this thing? I got no idea, to be honest. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137 with the unfortunate sequence of events and start welding. Turn off our work lights here. So let's see. First of all, what we are going to do with this guy is we are going to go into here and looking for a medium cargo container. The welding ship medium cargo container. So this is not supposed to be locked anymore. We are going to put special here. Then Issy is supposed to catch up on that. And now let us put a lot. No. Let's just do 50 of everything we basically don't need that much of. Because we'll need a lot of steel plate for this now. 50, but computers we always use a lot of. 400 solar cells, we need a lot of those. 1,000 of those, let's just say. I don't know how this is. So let's see, can we carry 3,000 of these? No, so we don't need any superconductor components just yet. So let's see how he handles that. And let's just check WS. So it's getting a lot of stuff. And let's check here now on components. So we're out of a lot of good stuff. Let's just say we need 5,000 more of those. And let's leave it at that for now. Yeah, that was a really good tip there by, what was it, Gorgon 2 Feet? That's a cool name, by the way. That's a really cool name. No, not quick load. Oh, it should, so they should be turned around from quick save and quick load. You can see the sun creeping down into our valley here. Let's start this ship up. And we can go up there and weld. So we tried crashing into that before. We can try not to this time. How about that? Yeah. Let's turn on our welders and weld this guy up. It's really hard to tell how long this episode is going to be. Well, I can make it however long I want to, but I want to keep the episodes to a reasonable length. I know for the content I like to watch, I love the episodes to be long, but generally on YouTube that's not very successful. So not that that's the most important thing, but when you're making videos, you know, it's like it's a little bit pointless if people don't care to watch them, you know. You know, I know I could have built one of those, what are those, not conveyors all the way, and basically made a bob here, but come on, that would kill the performance of my computer, you know, that much what were like that many calculations needing to be done by the components. 1, 2, 3, let's do 25 more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we want 100 meters, that's 5 more blocks. Let's say 5 more blocks and be happy with that. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is more or less 100 meters up in the air now. Now we want some rotors. So let's find ourselves. We want, okay, let's do this on the ground, please. so we don't face plant and after running out of hydrogen. Gee, what am I looking for? I'm looking for rotors. Just normal rotors, they don't need to be advanced rotors. Need to build some of those. Then we need light armor blocks, and maybe let's try to use those, them and them for now. And then we need we need, come on, solar panels. Solar panels. Yep. So up again. Okay, first of all, let's just weld up that stuff. Enter from the back. Welders on. Yeah. Welders off. So there's our rotor. A block in the middle. Okay, goodbye. Couple of more blocks, because this tower is going to be at least I'm going to make a circle. This is it's going to be thicker. I mean, is what I'm getting at. And if it's thicker, let's think. Maybe there's like a walkway. No, we have. Yeah, that's right. We have oh, help me. We've got ladders now in Space Engineers. 5 was that it? We need another rotor here, and we need another rotor here. Then I need to check up on Issy on whatever we're going to call these things. And for those of you with OCD, this is going to hurt, because these will probably turn in, say, I don't know what kind of directions. And it's going to hurt me as well. Let's just be clear about that. So that, like, this one will have this side facing the sun, and this one maybe have the other side facing the sun. So here we'll put what was it? 4. We'll just put some preliminary panels here. 3. I think, like, we already don't have enough solar components with us. I can promise you that. But we'll adjust the loadout as needed. No. Down. Wait. Oof. Oh. Hello. Here's something else. So basically we're welding on a moving target here. We seem to be out of steel plates. So let's just get a couple of solar panels up and running on this guy. Let's go. There. And once this guy is more or less up and running, then we can oh, sorry, wrong button. Let's make ourselves let's say, call it a local command station down there. Local control. Do I want the programmable block up here? Maybe I want that. And then a button panel just to access that thing. 5. There's the screen. Let's say 3. What are we missing? Missing steel plate. Oh. And I bet you we don't have that many solar components either. Solar cells. We've got 38 solar cells. So let's deposit them up here before we kind of before we fly down, because what's the point in leaving with stuff that can be put into our project here? So this guy. Okay. So I don't remember I don't really remember the loadout. Off with the coast thrusters. Let's put them back on. And I seriously need to move that work light, because the entrance, maybe for this ship at least, I was thinking was going to be here. So you'd fly in like this, turn around and then hook up somewhere, right? So let's see the components. There were a couple of thousand of those. I'm going to set up Izzy to do this automatically, you know. But I wanted to wait until we have a little bit of an operations room up before I start putting all of these LCD panels up. Because, like, what I really don't want is to have all these random LCDs all over the place. Sooner rather than later, the unfortunate sequence of events needs a place to park. Okay, first of all, we were going to make some kind of a little local command center for the solar tower. So we need to get at least one solar panel functional on both of these blocks. And then we can start the script. And that should be functional. So off with those. We'll descend here. And see if I have... I don't even know if I have the script. Oh. I'm sure one of those mutts are going to come and bite me in the ass while I do this. And this guy is unarmed. Oh yeah, whatever. So, edit. Browse scripts. Come on, hello. Browse scripts. Did this just crash on me now? Oh, space engineers. Oh, space engineers. Ah, space engineers. Oh, space engineers. Space engineers. I'm glad I saved at least, you know. Because this is going to suck. Come on. Okay, so we don't seem to be able to load the scripts for some reason. That's space engineers for you. While we're trying to figure out that, let's just check the rotors. Ah, this is when... This is when Build Vision would have been handy. Stand by. I said I wanted that script. I want that script. Okay, so I managed to find a workaround in a creative world. Let's see if this works. Edit. If I right click and left click, quickly works. That's so stupid. Oh. Solar alignment. Copy to editor. Check code. Check the code. Okay. As I right click and left click on it quickly. Ay, ay, ay. All the loops you have to jump through in this game. All the loops you have to jump through. The loops you have to jump through in Space Engineers. And then we need build vision. Because I bet there are certain things we have to do, like renaming those rotors or whatever. And you know, the normal control console, I think it's called. The normal controls console is, well, it's good enough for many things, but sometimes you actually need to see what you're doing, and sometimes you have no clue what the block you're looking at is named, or what kind of rotor it is, or whatever. And there's, of course, workarounds for this. You can damage the block so it's incomplete and stuff, but, you know, maybe this is one of the functions that they should have added to the game. But let us go and collect the Buggy the Rover, because I don't want to be stuck up here. We have seen wolves. We know they're there. I don't want to be up here alone. Okay, I'm not alone because we have the unfortunate sequence of events up there. But oh, come on, that's very far away. But are you trying to weld up the whole world? Maybe you should just stop doing that. Wow. You just lagged completely out, but okay. Why are you so slow all of a sudden? Anyway, wolves, yeah. Your job is to protect me from wolves. So, what was the boggle over here? Yeah, we need to name those rotors, and I bet you there's some information here. Essential configuration. Solar rotors. We want to enable this so that the hydrogen engines start. Okay. And we need to put the rotors in a solar rotors. So now let's see, control middle mouse button. Yep, that's the, and shift middle mouse button. Yep, that goes out. So we have build vision. Control middle mouse button there. So your name. Oh, come on. Okay, open chat to continue. I'm using all the buttons. Now that's very close to the start recording. We don't want that. Chat to continue. So we, okay. So we call you Solar Rotor Azimuth and Rotor 2. Chat to continue. So we call this Solar Rotor 1. Select that. Chat and Solar Rotor 2. Enter. And shift middle mouse button. Would have preferred escape or something. So those are named now. We can go down here. We can look for the solar rot, these, and they're supposed to be in a group called solar rotors. Save. And now for some reason it's turned off. On. Okay. So it seems to be slowly but surely doing what we want, doesn't it? Yep. It's not playing ball for some reason. So this is more or less. Oh, no, it doesn't. Maybe I need to recompile the script. Because the groups are like, it's what they're supposed to be. We're actually maxing out power on this guy. Recompile. Well, that seemed to do the trick. That seemed to do the trick. Or am I just imagining things here? Ah, they're moving, but it's ever so slowly. It's ever so slowly. So I don't even want to count. We can build a gazillion of these. Okay, so how many blocks did we make? I know I said I won't count, and now I'm counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 40. Yeah, so that's 100 meters. That's what we are supposed to. And these are, how long are those? They are 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So 10 basically, but we don't want to go that far. So how about 3 or maybe 5 in each direction? 1, 3, 1, 2, 4. This is going to be massive. And 5. I hope the rotors can handle this. Don't smack the ship over there, please. So 1, 2. 5, and I can tell that the unfortunate sequence of events is within striking range of this. Ay, ay, ay. So let's move you out of the way. Oh, these are a bitch to place. Maybe we'll make some interesting shape of this. Like, I don't know. So let's cut that off. And we can use these on this side as well. Without turning. Solar power. I saw Splitsy. He did a great video when it came to, you know, comparing solar power with the wind generators. And basically the wind generators are a lot more efficient. But then again, you need wind, you know, which, I mean, there's not always wind. And also, I've always wanted to build like a solar power using, what happened there? Okay, so we screwed that up. It's a floating panel somewhere. I've always wanted, not always, but you know, for a long time I've wanted to make one of these solar towers using Izzy script. Like, if you're not into scripts, there is a mod that does this for you. But I love Izzy's scripts, and I want to continue using them. At least one more on each side. Like so. There. Yeah, that'll give it a nice shape up here, and then one more for this. Let's do that. 3. Give us a nice shape here. Yep. Maybe I'll put some music. I really like that song, that rock song that I found. That was quite good. I mean, usually the free music on the YouTube audio library isn't all that, but I thought that one was quite cool, to be honest. Usually I prefer not to put music into my videos, because, you know, a lot of people don't like the music. I mean, you have to both like the music and the video, so that's 2 risks you have to take, you know. But basically, if you want music while watching the video, then you're happy to have whatever you like running in the background, you know. Yeah. Yeah, this is the, let's say this is good for the initial, for our initial needs. Now maybe at some point we need to start looking at our battery situation. But this should handle like our immediate needs when it comes to power. Oh, careful. Careful, careful. I'm so glad I built this ship. You know, it's I don't mind welding the odd block myself, you know. Like by myself, I mean using a welding ship to do it. But to be honest, when it comes to that tunnel, I think the easiest thing is just going to be me running in and out. Because trying to trace that what is basically for all intents and purposes what is basically a power line running up here. We have to use Buggy the Rover to do that. I can see we're maxing out of power, so maybe we have to add some more batteries to this. Then I mean that should be small batteries because we need to find somewhere to put them. And I also have like an idea on how we can fit more reverse thrusters on this because it needs it. But I was hoping we'd finish that solar tower this episode and not do all this other stuff. Well, we have 1,000 solar cells. You know, that 85% up there, is that the amount that I've added towards like the size of the cargo container? So let's see now. Components. Our components here. Well, there's no solar panels there. So let's see. Solar. That's 300. Okay. I'm quite certain that I ordered more. So let's just build some more. Like I told you, when we're building our operations room, we don't have to live with this stuff anymore. You know, Izzy will handle that. Izzy will handle that. Like from a distance, they don't look that large. But we're going to make the center column larger. But today it's all about functionality, I think. Today we are all about functionality. See, we're maxing out power when we're braking. The reason why you max out power while braking is because, like, I don't know if it's 115%, but the power usage of the thrusters when you are braking using the dampeners is more than 100%. I think it's 110 or 115%. Maybe some of you guys can confirm that number. But that also means that it's not enough. If you want to make sure that you have enough power capacity on your in your batteries or reactors or whatever you use to generate power for that grid, it's simply not enough to to try and see that like using 3 directions at once you have enough, because when you're maneuvering normally your thrusters are only using 100%. Yeah, we definitely need a bit more, some more batteries on this guy, especially now when we're laden. Let's see how heavy are we? Let's say not cargo. Yeah, the cargo container is it's full. It has more than it's supposed to. No, it has 3,000. Okay, so we're almost full. Almost full. I could build like a bob in the middle of these and just ferry components to and from. That would be a solution for this. You see, I'm trying to hit the intersection between blocks, because then even though the range on these welders have been nerfed a lot. There used to be not a huge the range didn't used to be huge, but I mean they have been nerfed quite substantially. But if you aim at the intersection between 4 blocks, then they will weld or fall all 4 blocks at the same time. Wow. Wow, when weather is coming and it's getting automated, it's going to be really strange, you know? Maybe then that radar mod will be... I don't know. It will be so much cooler with the radars. If there are any radar mods that actually work. You know, you could change to looking down on your screens. Yeah, you know, you have a radar screen there, and you'd have to fly using the radar because you can't see anything. You know, how cool would that be? Yeah, there are so many good things. I read on the, like, people are a bit disappointed about the content of these DLCs, and I get where they're coming from, but because they want more like AI and stuff into the game. To be honest, I'm really glad that Keen are doing the DLCs, so they are, because they probably need to bring someone into the project to be able to continue working on them. So I mean, even if you don't think the DLCs are perfect, it's still a great way to help fund the continued development of this game. And of course, everyone is entitled to their own opinions when it comes to that. So let's produce a lot of those. So look over there, the solar tower, and we are going to have all kinds of status screens and what have you in our command room and our operations room. Is that our power? Shit. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. What? A few seconds of power left. What the hell? Oh. There. It cut out. My God. How lucky were we? Oh my lord, how lucky was that? Wow. Wow. Wow, batteries. What the hell? They're on this. Oh, wow. Wow. Did the welding take that much power? Wow. You know what? Like, wow. I think I need to jumpstart him from Buggy the Rover, you know? If it's possible, like if we can get these two aligned. let's put our brakes on. Oh, the stupidity! I didn't check. You know, I thought I had power forever. Wheels. Buggy wheels. So let's just lower the height of that to here. Can we jumpstart him from here? Is that even possible when there's no power there? Is that even possible? Or do I now need to hook up a hydrogen engine to this guy and jump through all of those loops? Let's see. Lock. Okay, so it's because this guy is completely out of power. So how about let's protect one of these batteries. So G battery, no, not on the G menu. Batteries. Battery 1, recharge. Battery 2, discharge. Super. One battery will be feeding into the other now, but okay. So 5G small battery. Let's put a small battery on this guy. Not there. Unable to place. Oh, it's in some kind of awkward. There. Metal grids. Please fix it for us. Okay. Let's go into here now. Batteries. Battery 1 on discharge. Battery 2 on recharge. Okay. How much power do you have now? 30 seconds. Okay. Oh, come on. I'm stuck in that welder. Turn the lights off. 4. Lights off. Oh, when you get power now, you're going to... It's able to connect. It's able to connect. Okay. So you connector, buggy connector. Lock. Why not? Is it depleted again? Ah, it is. Okay, maybe we can be a bit quicker about this. 7 ploinks. 2 1 2. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. We are able to connect. You connector, buggy connector. Lock. Thank you. Okay, so now batteries. Battery 1. Battery 2 recharge. Battery 1 recharge. Discharge. Discharge. So fully depleted. 10 seconds. That one is fully depleted. So you can turn the block off. Off. Let's just toggle this block off. Discharge, and it's on off. Battery 2 fully depleted in 14 minutes. I hope I'm getting this on video. Yeah, I am. Wow, all the strange things that happen in Space Engineers. All the strange things that happen. So G, the interior lights, are they not in a group? Yep. So 5, turn those off as well. Wow, it's like resuscitation, and we are saving power for the rover there. Who knew? You know, who knew? Yeah. Yep. So what do we do in the meantime? I don't know if I want to. I could have a building here housing some batteries and stuff. They could be like a power building or something. At least, you know, one battery. But let's see now. 3G. So light and round. So I was thinking to give it like a more meaty base, this thing here. Normal light down block, something like this. And then follow it all the way up, you know. Wow, still a while to go. There. And here, 5. Yep. So something like that. I was thinking something like that. Yeah. 4. There. And yeah, we should try to keep our color scheme going, you know. So maybe we'll give the middle stripes, like these one, they could be white stripes maybe, or they could be orange stripes. How is our hydrogen situation? Is good. Yeah, we had our first death today. Wow, what did I do? I was like, I was using camera mode, or I removed the HUD, and then I pressed a couple of buttons the wrong way, and basically I face planted. Yep. You have power for 7 hours. How can you have power for 7 hours? Oh yeah, maybe you're counting the batteries on the unfortunate sequence of events here. So let's see. Our batteries... Oh, let's see. This is fully depleted in 7 minutes. And these are... How much power do we have? Current stored power, a couple of kilowatts in each. Yep, let's just stay here until we are... I mean, we still have hydrogen, so we can stay here and build. We could give this more of a shape, but for now, let's do this. So this will be like a phallus symbol or a obelisk or whatever you like to call it. Going up here. Basically, I think just having that one row there of light armor blocks, it just looks too flimsy, you know. Because this is kind of a massive build, right? And I don't think I'll make any decorative stairs or anything around it. Like, I'm happy to take suggestions. I'm always happy to take suggestions. For now, I'm thinking just a long ass ladder. Like a ladder going up here. Okay, so that's our last spare hydrogen. It's about time to get down. So guys, what are we thinking? Are we thinking make a save? We are thinking save. And then get this guy down. So let's make like a group. So we need our thrusters. On and off. Is it more we need? No, because let's control the batteries. Let's just, yeah, we want the connector. Switch lock. So let's disconnect. Let's put the batteries to discharge. Let's turn on these guys. on these guys. Oh. What's going on? Batteries. To discharge. Battery on. Three. To remember to lift those. Lift the suspension of that guy. So let's try resetting the power on the grid. Dampeners. G. Are those two damaged now? Is that the thing? So thrusters. Thrusters off, on. No, they are all here. Yep. We have 12 minutes. We have 12 minutes to get down there. Let's put these back on. What a rescue operation, you know? What a rescue operation. It reminds me of, you know, driving old cars back when I just, you know, when I lived up north in winter. A lot of times you'd need to jump start the cars when it was cold. You know, old cars and old batteries and that whole shebang. Nine. Okay, so let's see the batteries on this guy. Batteries. We're on recharge. That's the base battery. Should you... That grid should have started up my... Is this one of those new bugs? Or is that Issy controlling you? No, I mean, yeah. Is that Issy's solar alignment script? I don't know, man. I don't know. What I know is that I have to run up there in the dark with the wolves to get Buggy the Rover back. Without any protection whatsoever. Other than my trusty gun. Oh, come on. We have the hydrogen pack. Come on. Seriously, I need a door here somewhere. So I don't have to wait for this. Maybe we have to put the button panel somewhere else, to be honest. We have to consider that. So the H2O2 and our inventory. There. And the components, get rid of this. So we'll fly up there. We'll fly up there, we'll bring Buggy the Rover back. Then I'll think we'll make it morning so we get another shot of these. And I think we'll call it a video. Yeah. So it's really nice to have this guy around, you know? It managed to help out the unfortunate sequence of events. Yeah, how cool is that, you know? Batteries. We don't have a group for these batteries. I find that very strange. What then does the timer block on this guy do? Timer. Launch timer. Setup actions. Buggy batteries. Why then are we not getting buggy? Oh my lord. Is it something to do with the fact that I marked that? Buggy. There's the group, buggy batteries. So go on discharge, both of you, and go on, and let's see that they actually are on and discharging, on and discharging. Thank you. So we have enough power on this guy. Yeah, because Buggy the Rover managed to help out the unfortunate sequence of events. And I think that's a bit cool, you know? So let's see the cargo. We still have steel plate. There's no reason why we shouldn't be able to at least continue building this a little bit. We've placed some blocks this episode at least. Little Bob down there is doing a good job. How hilarious is it that in an episode that were basically about power or electricity, we ended up running out of it on the unfortunate sequence of events. That ship is, yeah, it's living up to its name, so to speak. Yep. I think that is all the blocks placed. Is it? Oh, it is. Yeah. And I bet you that our little friend down here has run out of steel plate. Yeah. Yep. I can hear you. I can hear you, little Bob. You're out of steel plate. So let's drive down to La Casita Blanca, to our base again. Yeah. We can fill up on steel plate. Let's see, what speed are we doing? Okay, this is not good enough. What is the speed set to? 50, so 5. 90. Let's see if this is more or less like what we need. What did I push now? No, it was nothing. See. Yeah, this is a speed we can handle. I say confidently, you know, and then crash into something probably. Aye, aye, aye. Yeah. Oh, and a question to you guys. When we are using the special tag on the blocks here, I mean on the cargo containers and whatever, is that also, does that function the same way as hidden? Are they being excluded from the quota that we put on the quota that we put on Bob? That's an interesting question, by the way. That's an interesting question. Now we're under coverage of our vigilant guard up there. We can drop our guard a bit. Okay, so say we go back to this menu again, and let's drop it 1 down, so 6. Now I think I put up and down at the same time. Yeah, there. So around 70 or whatever that is. Let's try that. And for now, we'll kill the lights on this guy. So, the solar tower, guys. And I probably still need to weld it up and whatever. But, yeah. That's it for today. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.